All right, guys, how's it going, everybody? How's everybody doing on this fun Easter weekend? This is Lewis with Demigods Gaming. We're doing our playthrough on our Paladin journey quest to become a Paladin. In this episode, we're going to keep on working on the MSQs, finish off the Lime Losa one. We're going to have to do a little bit of walking, so I will give you guys a heads up. I hope everybody's enjoying their great day. Those of you that are new to the channel, let me know how you like the video by dropping down a like and a comment down below. And if you do enjoy wanting to see more of the content, drop a subscribe and turn on your notifications. By turning on your notifications, it'll keep you up to date. Let you know next time I post something up or I go live. When I'm live, come on in, let's have a good time and let's joke around. So with that being said, let's keep on this Paladin quest. So with this one, we have to go to Lime Losa. Let me turn down this volume a little bit. It's a little bit too loud. With this one, we have to go to Lime Losa. This one, we're going to have to do a little bit of walking because I told you guys, I'm not doing anything if you guys aren't watching, if it's not on recording. So we're going to go here. So we got to find where are we attuned at. Looks like we're not attuned anywhere. So guess what? We're going to have to take the sky lift. All right. Here. I believe correctly, this is the one for the... Did I attune to the sky left one? I believe we didn't. So... I hope everybody is enjoying this fun. Those of you that had a long weekend, that's awesome. We're going to go Lime Losa, which again, I don't mind spending the gil on the traveling because we make it back each quest. Fun air show cutscene. This time, though, we are going to sync up and link up to the Lime Losa one. So that way... So that way we don't have that issue again. That was my bonehead fault. Didn't follow my own advice. So don't do that, guys. Definitely every time you guys go into a new area, you always want to make sure... You always want to make sure that you are sinking into as many of those crystals you can. It's going to make later on your life a million times easier. And not do what I did. So we're going to keep on going. We're going to take a look at, first and foremost, our first goal. And it's to get to where the crystal is, which is right down there. Unfortunately, it doesn't let us jump down, so I know this place can be a little bit of a maze. So let's go ahead and do that. So it's right over here. It should let us down. Right here. Alright. So before we go there, let's link in with the big crystal. Alright. Again, I appreciate all those stopping up on this fun journey. I am constantly always asking, what's the next class you guys want to see me do? Leave a comment down below, let me know. Now we're attuned. So far as of right now, we do have a couple unlocked. There's a couple other ones that we do have to unlock as we go. Some of them we won't be able to unlock until we've progressed further in the main story quest.
The Garleans are another matter altogether.
So much for our alliance.
It's sunk beyond the seabed.
Brothers and sisters of the sea, hearken unto me. Look upon this, our mighty crimson standard, and tell me your hearts do not swell with pride. 700 summers have come and gone since our forefathers first ran aground in this fertile bay. In that time, guided by the Mother of Oceans, Limsa Lominsa has grown from humble fishing village to
Did you look as the Admiral bid you? It is a rather stirring standard, I must say. The crimson field is meant to signify the blood of fallen crewmates, while the black longship represents a pirate vessel.
When the Gallian Empire marched upon Eorzea, we assembled beneath the Maelstrom standard, and our grand company was reborn. All answered the call, from the Knights of the Barracuda to Hilthier's bloody executioners. And together, we met our... That day, the world bore witness to the united strength of Limsa Lominsa. I swear to you, no army ever fought harder or with more courage. Yet many of ours did not survive. Join me now in remembering those who fought in the name of freedom and fell. May their souls be returned to the sea.
Freedom. Yes, they have all much as the beast tribes have. Small wonder. Beneath the surface, one would struggle to tell them apart.
It has been 5 long years since the calamity struck. 5 long years of tireless rebuilding. Yet still the wounds of the calamity fester and weep. But when I stand atop the mizzenmast and gaze out upon our battered and broken vessel, I see an undying spirit. Yet there are those who would see this ship of ours sink beneath the waves of the restless Rotano. The Sahagin creep ashore seeking blood for their accursed god.
Those fishback
The Sahagin
bastards.
have risen?
While the mines of Ogomero spew forth kobolds who push ever south, despoiling our lands as they go. These savage beast tribes will be the first waves to crash against our creaking hull. And behind them swells the grim tide of the Gallian Empire. Even now the Curs fly their flags within our borders. Doubt not, but that they will be upon us ere long. We are well nigh surrounded. Yet there are those among us who would rather turn their swords against their crewmates than our cannons against our foes. How can we hope to repel our many enemies when mutiny breeds below deck? There is but one course left to us. One bearing that will bring us victory over the beast hordes and the Empire both, and see this ship safe to port. We must mend the rift the calamity has reopened twixt pirate and maelstrom, and stand fast with our adventurer brothers against the coming tempest. Mark ye well, a crew without unity is no crew at all. 'Tis but a mass of drowned men. To me, then, brothers and sisters of the sea, gather beneath the undying crimson standard, and pledge me your strength, your skill, your wisdom. And with the guidance of the navigator, this great vessel of ours shall ride the waves, till sea swallows all.
Long live the Admiral!
Gather the lads!
Oh, where's me cutlass?
I'll follow ye to the 7 hells, Admiral.
All right, was that one speech and a half on that one? Definitely.
Fancy meeting you again.
All right, let's keep this going. All right, we're gonna keep on going now. So report. So now it wants us to go back to Waking Sands. So we're gonna teleport here. And as you guys notice, when you guys are teleporting, farther distance, the more gil is gonna cost. So keep that in mind when you guys are playing that. But as long as you guys follow the system of not buying anything with gil, you should be good. Now you are going to use it to use in the auction houses and everything like that to work on your crafting. It is the best method to do it. I'll do a video on that, on the system that I do to make gil. But if you take a look, I haven't spent a single gil and I'm already up to 12,000 on this character. My other character, I think I have them over 100 million or something like that, because I don't spend gil. Now when I do spend it, I spend it to make me more gil. And that I will teach you in another video when I do release that one. Just keep an eye out for that. Best way, as usual, to keep an eye on it, drop down a subscribe and turn on your notifications when you guys see it. And if you have already, thank you for the subscribe. I greatly appreciate that. So going prior to this, when I was talking about the classes, so these are all the job classes that are in the game. The ones that are highlighted are ones that I have unlocked. A couple of them I have to progress in the storyline to unlock them in the main storyline. But those that I have unlocked, I will gladly do another series, depending on what you guys would like me to do or want to see. Or maybe you're thinking about doing it, but you're not 100% sure. You want to watch gameplay of it. Let me know down in the comments below. I will gladly do it as long as I have it unlocked, and we'll move forward with it. I do have on my original playthrough, I have a whole bunch of them. I have a whole bunch of them leveled up. My main at the moment is Gunbreaker, because again, like I stated before, I love to be the tanking role in MMOs. Unless I'm playing with my buddy. If I'm playing with one of my closest friends, then I let him do the tanking and I do sort of like a backup DPS tanking. So in that case, what I would do is I would go into either like a Marauder class, or I'll switch down and go down to like a Samurai. We do have the Ninja class that you can unlock as well in this game. So if I am playing one of my closest friends, that's usually what we do. Now on the other classes, it's going to be a case of, it's going to be more of an action base, because what we're doing right now, we're constantly doing the MSQs, which is the main story quest, just to get these levels up, because we're trying to hit 30. Once we hit 30, we can do start the quest line towards the last section of it to become a Paladin. because depending on the class that you're doing, there's an initial phase, and then you actually unlock the class. So in this case, if you take a look, in this one you're a gladiator, which is what we are right now. As we continue the main story quest, we unlock the ability to become a paladin, which is then we're going to work on end game stuff.
The gods only know what grand company our adventurer friend will keep. The wheels of...
Brother, are you certain this course is best?
Whatever do you mean, dear sister?
The so-called remembrance ceremonies, as though the Calamity and Seventh Umbral Era warranted scarcely a mention.
Well, of course they were standard waving rallies. Since you are so observant, mayhap you noticed what mention was made of the Warriors of Light?
No.
I suppose they must have forgotten the heroes who spared Eorzea a fate worse than the Calamity? No, dear Alizé, they haven't forgotten these details. They have elected to omit them. Deep are the wounds the Calamity inflicted upon Eorzea. So deep, in fact, that the realm still bleeds.
Little technical difficulty. I want to go check something on my phone, and my controller just fell.
Needless to say, the beast tribes and their primals do little to alleviate the pain. So, the task of salving Eorzea's wounds falls to the scions of the Seventh Dawn, with a little help from our friends, the Grand Companies. Remembrance will yield no remedy. If our world is to heal, we must put the horrors of the Calamity behind us.
Our grandfather would never entrust the fate of the realm to despots who rewrite history to their convenience. There must be another way to cure what ails this world, and I need to find it.
You are most welcome to try. Our paths may differ, but our destination is the same. In time, I dare say we will see eye to eye.
I should hope so.
My lady!
We are to escort you.
Hope does not come into it. We share the burden of this fate. The salve will serve not only to close up our present wounds, but prevent old ones from opening anew.
Alright, with that being said, let's go ahead and talk to these guys. So this right here is where you go and do additional quests, which is nice because I kind of want to have those unlocked. This is going to work out perfect. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and... It's part of our main story quest, so we're going to go here, go there. Fast travel real quick. Alright, with that being said, we need to go right up this way, it looks like. Nope. I'm gonna go this way over here. Head southwest. Alright. So with that being said, what we're going to do, I don't want to keep on having you guys go through all this funness all in one episode. I want to keep on continuing the episode going. So with that being said, thank you very much guys for stopping up. This is your boy Lewis with Demigods Gaming. Appreciate you guys stopping up. Those of you new to the channel, thank you for stopping in and spending a little bit of time with us. Just make sure if you could do me a favor, drop a subscribe and a like down below and a comment and let me know. Those of you that are always returning, I appreciate you guys always coming in. Take care, guys. You guys have a good weekend. Lewis out.